Hey everybody, I want to say a few words about four philosophers and four ideas that have meant a lot to me and may be helpful to you as well. The first was Socrates, who said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." He insisted that his fellow Athenians examine their lives. They insisted he drink poison and die, so it wasn't a very popular recommendation in his time, but he was right. Self-knowledge is the key to so much success in life. I have a friend who's an executive coach, and presidents of companies bring him their problems. And he said it only took a few years to realize that most of the problems came from a lack of self-awareness and a lack of self-management. If we're more self-aware, know thyself, and we work with what we learn, we can avoid a lot of the problems that would otherwise beset us along the way. Self-knowledge is so important, and it's a lifetime job. Socrates' student Plato gave me another great idea, the idea of ideals. We all need high ideals to guide us in everything we do. Plato talked about stuff like truth and justice as stars to steer by. Make sure you know yourself. Make sure you have high ideals to guide you in everything you do. Well, then, of course, Plato had a student named Aristotle, right? And he said, among the ideals we should bring to any situation are virtues. The word virtue comes from a Latin term, virtu, which meant strength or power or prowess. Aristotle thought that in every challenging situation we find ourselves, there are certain strengths we need to bring to the challenge. And amongst those strengths, he thought the key was courage, because without the strength of courage, you won't use any of your other strengths when you're under pressure or you're pushed about. So Aristotle said, courage is an everyday thing. It's not just for soldiers in wartime, policemen in difficult situations, firemen rushing into a building. Courage is something we need in everything we do. So Socrates, self-knowledge; Plato, ideals; Aristotle, virtues like courage; and one medieval philosopher, William of Ockham, who gave us the concept of simplicity. He understood that simplicity is related to truth. Simplicity is related to power. In every complicated situation, no matter how complex it might seem, there's a simple essence, a simple core. And if you can find that simple essence, that center part of the whole problem, you'll be able to solve the problem. We get too distracted by the symptoms of the problem. We need to learn to find the simple source, the core of whatever it is we face. So self-knowledge, ideals, virtues, simplicity. Those four things can guide you in pretty much everything you do. Hope you can use them well and keep philosophizing.